Tonight, neighbors in Mandarin are on edge after Irma's floodwaters expose a serious problem with a city-owned culvert.
First Coast News reporter Hani Rodriguez is live in Mandarin tonight with more. Hani.
Hey, Anthony and Heather, I want to show you that ditch that homeowners here brought to our attention. As you can see, I want a photographer to get a little closer. As you can see, there is no flow of water whatsoever, and there is a lot of debris that is blocking that water to continue flowing. Well, there are two culverts that are actually across the street from where I'm at another homeowner's home, and she says water is supposed to flow from those culverts into this ditch, but as you can see, the water is not flowing properly. Now, they told me they want the city to come out here and take a look at this.
Until you wake up into a foot of water in your entire home, you just wouldn't understand what it's like. It's devastating.
LaTanya Mark says this is the first time her house is flooded in 11 years. She says this city culvert is not draining properly.
The culverts are filling up and the water is just draining, pushing towards our home.
She took us inside her home where she says they had at least a foot of water. The floors had to be stripped off and the garage is full of items that need to be thrown out. It's a similar story at her next door neighbor's house.
Got water everywhere, ruined several pieces of furniture, ruined the baseboards, floors, everything has to be torn out.
Hunter Emmenizer says it's hard not coming home.
Your whole life is literally turned upside down on an instant. You're not able to come home to your home every day.
The house he's grown up in and the one his parents have been living in for over 20 years. He says he believes the culvert in his neighbor's yard was the reason several homes in his neighborhood flooded.
It should have been taken care of before we ran into this problem. We just feel that it's just something that got forgotten and pushed underneath the rug, and that's why we're here.
The neighbor across the street says her house didn't flood, but pointed to a ditch she says is poorly maintained.
I also would like to see that the city, maybe prior to hurricane seasons, comes around and maybe checks these ditches and things like that.
These neighbors tell me it's time for the city to step up to the plate.
I want them to actually check the drainage.
Now, these homes are not in a flood zone, so the folks who had their homes flooded are actually really shocked and worried for the future that something like this could happen again. Now, they did reach out to Councilman Schellenberg. He is aware of the issue. I personally spoke with him on the phone earlier today. He says he's aware of the problem. He's reported that to Public Works. He says he's letting the experts handle this, and they are looking into the matter. Once we have an update on this case, we'll be sure to update you guys both online and on the air. For now, reporting in Mandarin, I'm Hani Rodriguez, First Coast News on your side.